Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Airport CEO. Now, last time we left off after getting started for a little bit and getting some work done, but I didn't like what was going on. I felt like I was disorganized and I just wasn't doing things the right way. So I decided to take another stab at it, and we started over with a new map. I got some of that ready for you guys, and we're gonna be back in San Diego, California. I didn't realize I could pick wherever. I thought I had to pick one of the markers on the map. Those, I guess, are just capitals. So I made a new one in San Diego, California, where I am from. So I wanted to make it more close to home. We've gone through some updates. As you can see, we're on 0.21.11 now. So they've done some updates, some bug fixes. So I'm hoping we can get back into this here. As you can see, I've done a little bit of changes here. I've made some bus terminals here and some drop-off terminals here on a little circle path here to keep the traffic flowing smoothly. Made a secondary drop-off point here in case we have any more supplies coming in so they don't get clogged up like the workers are, but the workers won't be sitting there for too long. Now we got everything done, it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this so we're not losing out on money here in the meantime. So let's take a look. We have a couple information booths and the TV screens over here. And I got a matching set over here with some sofas and some nice plants to start with. Got some trash cans right here. And then we've already set up our bathrooms, which are still finishing being made. It looks like they'll be done very shortly. So we got male and female bathrooms here. I don't know if I marked this bathroom. Yes, I did. I marked the bathrooms male and female already. So we got that done. We got trash cans in the bathroom as well. Women's, of course, has a nice little chair because that's I've always seen some sort of, I don't know, couch or chair or something in any women's bathroom that I've ever been in. And I don't know if that sounds weird, but it's really not because I've done a lot of different jobs. So regardless of all that, let's get back into this here. So we're gonna start. Next thing we have to do is kind of set up our check-in and security areas and stuff like that, and some different other things here. So I wanted us to get started here. I got some of these basic vehicle depots here. So we got some structure. I figured out what the checkpoint was. That was to get basically in and out of the airport area, kind of like the tarmac area and stuff like that. So if vehicles are coming in, they can go on there if they're authorized and get into the airport area, which we're going to be building. Alright, so we got this here. We can't really do much here. I don't know if we're going to expand this way, maybe do some more drop-offs, things like that. I haven't decided what we want to do here yet, but I've seen some other pictures of what other people are doing, and they kind of inspired me to just redo the whole thing. Start from scratch, do things the right way, you know, kind of be a little more organized about this. So that's what we're going to do this episode. So let's get started here. We're going to go into... Shoot, what is it? The emails, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna... No, not the email. I've already lost where it is. The area that has all the information, what we're gonna be doing and how to do it. Maybe it's under the help. There we go. It's under the help. Okay, so we've got the construction company going here. Let's see. Got our basic terminal set up. Now we have person walking restrictions. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing there. So how do we do that? Open infrastructure section, select sidewalk, place sidewalks to enable passengers and employees to go from bus stop and car drop-offs to the terminal building. I thought there was already sidewalks here. I thought that's what this was. Maybe not. Maybe it is, and I'm just not really familiar with that. So let's go ahead. We're getting crosswalks over here, all in the front. I'm gonna probably build another crosswalk here. Actually, we have a crosswalk here. I think that's good. Yeah, we've got crosswalks here, sidewalks going down here. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. It says in progress. Maybe we have to... Let's see. Construction workers can walk across any surface. Passengers and employees can only walk on sidewalks inside the terminal and inside the terminal. Security personnel are not required to pass security checkpoints. Okay. So, passengers and employees must place sidewalks. So let's go ahead and try putting some sidewalks down. Okay, so we got some areas right here. So let's go ahead and put all this right here. Make a nice sidewalk going all the way down here. We'll do something similar here. Looks like we got a starter going here. I'm gonna go ahead and connect that, and we'll run this down here as well. But I think that's a good starting point to get us going with that. See, we're at nighttime again. So let's go ahead. Okay, so we're gonna have to press play on this one, I think, to get the ball rolling here. So we're gonna speed things up. They're finishing up at the bathroom. I think we're gonna have to bring in some more crews again, because I stopped doing the crews when I was getting to the end of this here. Let's get the operations going. Constructions. Let's deploy all. We're gonna bring them all back to work. Starting the night shift off. Got plenty of supplies coming in for this sidewalk. Workers coming in. Oh my god, it is a madhouse. That is like zombie mode going on. People running crazy fast. Alright. They're getting that sidewalk done. We're gonna have that in the bag very soon. Let's go ahead and get to our next step ready. Okay. So we got this, and in progress. There we go. So now we can get to the next one. Zoning restrictions. Now we're gonna go ahead and pause this again so we don't waste our money here while we read this. An airport can be divided into several different zones. An area that is not zoned at all is known as an open area. It's accessed by everyone. Let's see. A secure area is area zone with secure zone for a person to access if they are required to pass through a security checkpoint when entering, and a secure area exit when leaving. Areas can also be zoned for employee access only. To do this, use the staff zone tool. Okay. Please refer to the below image for an ideal perspective of how a typical person flows between different zones can be constructed. So we have the open zone here going through the restricted zone, and anything over here is restricted, and if they're exiting the restricted back into the regular zone. Okay, so we want to start setting up some zones here. I think I want to make this a little bit bigger. I'm not really sure yet. I think we're gonna make that a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's do that. We'll add some more flooring. I'm gonna try to color coat some of the flooring here to help make it a little bit more understandable about where we're going with this. Let's go ahead and mark that. Let's go with that. That looks pretty good. So we got a nice area to work with here. We can set up some check-in lines and stuff like that. I saw some different methods of doing it, and it looked pretty interesting. So we'll probably have a string of check-in lines going along here, both sides, back and front here. Maybe, you know, some back and front, maybe only back or something on this side, or something going all the way across. Thinking about putting a staff room over here as well. I think I might do that. That way it's a nice, easy access for them, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's set up some restricted zones. Okay. So I want to make sure we are giving access, proper access to everybody. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna go all the way to the last one here. Right, that's where we're at. No, we got a little bit more than one. So we got two. Okay, we got 2 squares here, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark all the way to 2 squares, going like that, just for the sake of that, so we have an alley if we need to use it for something. We can delete, I believe. Yeah, there we go. So if I hold Control, I can delete there as well, so we can always get back to that. Let's see. Use the Z key to display zones. Okay, I did not know that. So I think we have to go ahead and press play again. Let that kind of continue working. Alright, and hopefully in a second here we should start getting the security stuff. So I'm going to read through this great area. The secure area established. You can now build a security checkpoint to allow the transfer between areas. Most important part of any airport is having structured queuing. Once a security checkpoint has been built, you can click on it, reveal its control panel. Here you can designate to what person type of person the security checkpoint should cater to. Alright. Passengers and employees are both. The build queue option will allow you to create structured queues with the passenger generally prefer, even though it is not required. Build this security checkpoint and then build a queue for it. Remember, check on the desk. Check-in desks have also structured queues built the same way. Alright, so that's going to be our next spot. So let's go ahead and we're going to get started with that, just to get ahead of the game here a little. I want to get some check-in queues going first, and then we're going to set up security checkpoints as well as staff entrances. So I'm going to set up a staff checkpoint here and a staff checkpoint here with where we'll have our staff room. Let's go ahead and we're going to start a wall off, so we can build our staff. We can have our staff room layout. Let's see, we're looking at, it's hard to really gauge that without seeing that, so let's take a look. There we go. So we're at just over 2 blocks. 2 blocks in 1. Okay, so that's where we're gonna go to. I kind of like where it's going here with this right here. We want to line this up just for the sake of my sanity with OCD and all that. Go ahead and make that there. That's gonna be the staff area. We can go ahead and zone that for staff. That way that's already ahead of that game there. And they're gonna get started with that soon because we're still in play mode here. So they're working on something. Looks like the sidewalk possibly. Yeah, they're kind of all sitting around at this point. So let's go ahead and pause that wall because that's gonna be instantaneous to get that little wall done. All right. So we want to set up for our check-in booths. Now it's going to be our first thing we do here. So let's go. I think it's under items. Yes, info desk. We already did the info desk down here at the bottom, right at the entrances, nice and organized. So we're going to have some check-in desks. If I remember correctly, yep, there we go. That's the key we want. So we're going to have this set up something like this. I like to do the half thing. So we're going to do a half a box in each side here. We're going to leave like this, like that, and we'll go ahead like this. We're going to set up a few different things here, having this go all the way across the board. 4 and 4, I think that's a good start with. Good starting point here. We'll make some lines once they're built. And let's go. We've got some security areas we want to do. Definitely gonna have a small security checkpoint. Let's see. We zone staff. Like this, maybe. That might be what we have to do there. And then that looks good. Okay. So let's go ahead and make a small security checkpoint. That's gonna work. And we can have it set up like this and like this. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Beautiful. Wait, is it what I want? I think I want this on this side, don't I? I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I think that's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be an issue for us. We're gonna build anything around this anyway. So what's gonna get those going? That's gonna be for the staff, and we'll have a separator wall there, just to keep them in line since we've already started this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this here. So add a few to get started with. Actually, I think we just need to go all the way across. Oh boy, that's gonna get very long very fast. Let's see, we'll probably make it to the halfway point. Let's do that. I like that idea. Beautiful. That's just beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Okay. We're gonna do that, match it across here. We'll make a nice little wall right there in the middle. Probably put some more screens on there maybe or something. Maybe we'll have something else. We'll see. Maybe that'll be the exit point. I like that idea. That's going to be our security exit point right in the middle there. That gives us just enough room to get in here and then mark for the staff area that we're going to be doing as well. Let's get down to here. We want to first staff it for here and here. And then we want to give secure access here to get us started with our items and stuff. So we're going to do small. And we're going to have a separator wall there. Got this one and this one here. Okay, so we're getting good here, boys. All right, so we're gonna build a wall going like this. Gonna separate this, and it's gonna separate this. All right, and then we're gonna add our security exit checkpoints. Let's see here. The secure zone exit is gonna come in right here. Boom, and boom. That is beautiful, boys. All right. Now we're cooking with grease. We got our entrance here nice and organized. So we'll go ahead and do this from here. I like that. Boarding desks are going to be inside. Well, we can upgrade these to bigger ones in the future. No, we don't need any more airport screens. I think we need some gate seating. Maybe do something like this. No, I don't want to do that until we get our line set up. So we can start working on our office as well. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. We want to do this. Must be placed inside a staff room. That is a staff room, maybe because it's not built yet. It's not considered a staff room. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start this with a sped up timer of 3 times. Everything's gonna get unloaded. They're gonna get to work, and we'll come right back once we have some of this built. Okay, that actually went a lot faster than I was expecting. I may not even cut that out. That was pretty much instantaneous, honestly, because that was pretty straightforward for all of them to jump in and get these parts done. So you can easily see we got our divider here between the two. That looks really nice, and I think that's gonna work really well. Okay, so we're gonna deactivate this, and we're gonna deactivate a bunch of these. I wish we could mass deactivate. That would be ideal. It's not going to be a passenger one. It's just going to be just employees. We'll let employees go through here. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with letting them also go through. We just want to make sure we have designations of the people we are going to be letting through for the staff areas. If I could stop clicking on people, that would be fantastic. Alright, looks like they're in play mode. Don't know why they're in play mode. So I'm gonna just have a few stations open to get started with. I like the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that and start deactivating this side as well. Now we're gonna have some next steps coming up here, and there was some other stuff like the baggage area that we were kind of getting into last time. I looked into that. It's a whole thing to get that set up, so I wasn't really doing that the right way, I don't think. I want to make sure we're reading into this as we do this to make sure it's getting set up the right way. Let's go ahead. I keep clicking on people. Don't mean to. There we go. And so these are not going to be for passenger use. Alright, I think that's pretty fair, and then we'll have one closed because we're not going to have that many staff going through security checkpoints at this time. And they have 8 other options here. So I'm not too worried about it. I think that's pretty fair and straightforward. Let's go ahead and get some lines going for the check-in. I think that's a good idea. So let's see. Let's do this. And like that. I like that. Yeah. I think that's a pretty standard line there. Do this, probably the same thing for this. It works, it's nice and clean. I think I can always just reorganize it later. A couple check-ins on each side. Go. And then one more. This we have 2 on each to make it nice and symmetrical. That way I don't freak out about them not being equal. Alright, so we got our check-in. That could have gone the other way. That would have been a little more creative, probably. We want to get a couple of lines going here for security as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to flip the script like I was mentioning. And go this way. And like that. Like that. That. Like that. Okay. So honestly, actually, I'm just going to deactivate all of these because we don't need more than a couple going. Until we start actually getting people, it's pretty futile to do it this way. So let's go ahead. Okay, we got all these shut down, so let's make a queue for this one. Again, we're going to go inwards. Like that, 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 that. Alright, so we got a nice little setup going here. They can enter on both sides. Makes it nice and clean for them to be able to get in right here. I'm going to add a staff line here. So let's see. So we want to do this. We're going to have a little more wiggle room. There we go. That should be plenty. Let's see. Let's do the same thing on this side. Build a queue. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I went that far out on the other side. Did I? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I don't think so. But that's alright. Alright. So, they'll have plenty of room here. We got this room set up, so we definitely want to set up some other stuff here. Not letting us get to this yet, so let's do items. I've already made this an office. We can start officially adding, but we need to add a door maybe. Let's see if that, I think that's what we're missing here is a door. Let's see, it's part of infrastructure, I think. Yes, it is. Go ahead and add a medium door. I think that's a pretty fair thing to do. And we'll stick it right there. That's a nice clean middle. I like that. Alright, so we'll let them get to work on that. Building all of these things. I guess it's only one thing they really need to build, so we'll let them build this real quick. We're gonna start dismissing some of these guys because we definitely don't need all of these crews here right now. Let's see. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good amount. Let's go. So we only got 7 left, so I think that's plenty to get us started here. They're gonna head home for the night, and we'll see them in the morning. Alright, so next step that we're gonna be looking at here is seeing what we're gonna unlock next here in just a second. We should be getting another notification, basically. They're gonna be taking off. You can see they're all lining up here for the bus to take home. Alright, they'll be gone shortly, so now we need to see what we're doing next. We got a basic setup, got our security checkpoint, nice barrier between them. We can add some flooring over here to distinguish that. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet, so we'll figure that out. So let's see, what's our next step in this? We've done that. We've set up security queues, so we're all done with this one. Basic construction is done. So now we're going to move on to aircraft. Right? There's nothing new, right? Yeah, no, done. Yeah, good. Awesome. Aircraft and airlines. We're on to the next step. Alright, so let's get back up to the top of the list here. Aircraft stands. Aircrafts are a core element to your airport's operation. Aircraft require an aircraft stand to be able to park. Okay. The stand sizes can be built. Small for general aviation. And small commercial flights. Let's see here. If you want to build commercial flights, It says they're required to be adjacent to a terminal building with a secure zone to be connected with a boarding desk. Okay. So let's see. Alright, so we just need to start building some stands. Let's go ahead and we're going to get our first airline together. So let's go ahead and we're going to set up infrastructure. Let's see. I want to set up a medium stand. So we can go all the way over here, and that helps us with the road as well. We got the road lining up there on the bottom left just by the other things. I think that's a good starter position there. We'll let them get started with that. It's already on, so we're going to add some more service roads going up here as well. That'll be able to help connect that. Let's see here. What else can we do? Add some tarmac right here to clean it up. Looks nice. Okay, so we're going to let them build that. We definitely need to get some seating going on. We're probably going to have an add-on over here to the baggage area. I'll probably connect the doorway, probably add another building. That was part of what I just messed up doing this again. So I think this will be okay to add on this way because I left a little opening here. We'll add a doorway, continue, make another building here or something. That should be okay. We left this open. We got our checkpoint over here. I think we're good. This should be okay. We're still doing okay. We haven't screwed up too much yet, but I want to add some gate seating for sure. Let's see. Let's do this and this and that and that. All right, we got that set up there. Nice, it's organized. We have our first terminal, basically our first gate. Not really a terminal. The whole thing is a terminal, essentially. So let's add some trash cans in here. I want to make sure people are being friendly to the environment. Now let's go ahead and so it's kind of equal, sort of, not really, but you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. That makes it even now. We think we can add some more desks now in here. Never got that. Needs to be inside a staff zone. This is, oh, it's not a staff room. Okay, so now we're making this a staff room. All right, I keep hitting that button because that's a default button for me to hit. I'm gonna go ahead and put some office desks in here. We want to turn these this way. We're just gonna line them up against this side over here. Give people plenty of working room. Let's go ahead and put some sofas in here. That way people can rest. Invalid. Oh. Huh. Okay, so let's change that up there. I'll put this there, here. No, I don't want that. Okay. And here, and here. But we weren't quite centered like I thought. That's alright. I'm not gonna worry about that too much here. We can put a nice plant. No, I don't want a large one. We'll put a nice small plant right here. That'll help clean things up. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Alright, I think we're off to a pretty good start here. Got some sofas going, we got some desks going. We'll put a large plant over here just to end it off right there. So I think that's a good setting. Let's change the floors. Let's do that while they're bringing that in. Let's see what can. Oh, I keep clicking it. I meant to highlight. There we go. So let's put some nice wood floors in there. I think that'll look good. Nice morale. They have a nice wood-looking area. So look at that. He's going to sleep, getting some good rest. He loves it. We love it. It's all good in the hood. All right. So now we got some new things going on, I'm sure. Let's check this out now. So, connecting airside construction. Oh, I did not go far enough. Okay, we're gonna have to add another road there for that. Construct a runway. Construct an ATC tower. Lay down taxiway foundation from your stands to the runway endpoints. Drag out taxi paths. Make sure all taxiways are connected. Toggle holding points by right-clicking on the taxiway path. Press T for visual guidance. Okay. You can see here we're going to be making some taxiway paths, setting up our runway, and then doing a taxiway foundation around them. Okay, so I think that's pretty straightforward. Let's get some more infrastructure going here for our service road here, because we need to add another service road onto that. I'm gonna slow them down a little bit while we get prepared here. So we're gonna do some taxiway foundation. So let's do this. Up to 10. All right, and see how I had it before was kind of doing this L thing across here. Still kind of like that. I might just do 2 across like this, because it's not like an angled function. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't look like they're gonna be doing anything like that though. So let's go ahead, at least not right now. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna make this by 8. It's a good solid number. And then we go by 8 again, down to. Just do that for now, just so I have it set up in place. And let's gonna build a small runway. Alright, so we want to line up the runway here. But making sure I don't move over a block. That. And ta-da! Okay, we have our small runway built. Now we want to finish our taxiway foundation all the way up to the area. Yeah, no, we can't lay it on there, so that's good. Alright, so we have our foundation going all the way over there. They're going to be coming in here and adding the foundation and everything very shortly. This is basically going to be part of our road system to the runway. So the next thing we want to do is set up a taxiway node. We want to tell them, hey, you're going from here. Let's see, we want this one or this one? I like this one here. Really don't like either one. It's one of those in-between things. That's the problem with doing pixels. Let's see. Do that, I guess. No, I kind of like this. I don't know how I feel. Okay, so then we're gonna have them go all the way to here, like this, and then we're gonna hold for this one here. Let's see, if I click this one, is that better? No. I'm trying to see, because I saw some other ones that were like runway ahead and stuff. Maybe if I upgrade it, maybe it'll be better in the future. So we got that there. They got a hold short point just for the runways, and I think that's pretty solid. You can have them coming in on 27 and leaving on 9. Alright, so we got that basic setup here, and then we can set up another one like right here, and then just have it be, you know, a crossover point. So we're going to let them build those. Let's speed them up a little bit because that's going to take a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and check on our help screen. Alright, so we have this one done, this one's done. Now aircraft fuel services. Okay. There are two types of jet fuel available, Jet A1 and Avgas 100LL. Jet A1 is for jet and larger commercial. 100LL is for smaller general aviation. Fuel services must be procured via the procurement tag in the economy panel. A contract with the aviation fuel supply is required. Fuel depot and vehicle depot must be constructed prior to offering the service. The aircraft refueling service must be toggled on in the operations panel. Okay, so we want fuel depot and vehicle depot set up. We got our vehicle depots here, so we're going to set up some fuel depots as well. Let's see here. Do you have that unlocked yet? I didn't see anything about that. So I'm not sure what it is we need to get to this. We need a I thought it was saying we need to build it before we contract. Let's see, procurement director is required. Okay, so we need to start hiring some people. Alright, so let's see, what do we have here? Procurement director, we're gonna open for applications. Let's just open them all up for applications. We're gonna be hiring soon. Let's see, we can fill by procurement director. Alright, so we got a guy is starting out 2870. Sounds like a good starting point here, so we got some different things we can do. So first thing we want to do is the gas. So we're starting out with a commercial airline. So let's go ahead and start with the Jet A1. So it's going to take 5 hours and 56 minutes game time. To do that, perfect. They're going to be building this for a little while anyways. Alright, might as well probably unlock that, but let's hold off on that because it does cost money to do that, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves like we did last time. Once that's done, I think we'll be able to buy that. So we'll be right back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, so now they're still working on the runway and stuff, but we now have our fuel depot and fuel tank. Okay, so we need to set up a fuel depot, and we're going to set up some fuel tanks over here on this side. So we got our workers working really hard out here. We want to, let's see, is there any kind of ideal for the decorate? There we go. We want to make sure we're facing it the right way. I don't see why we can't just stick it here. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a pretty solid plan to me. Just add a few depots right there. Beautiful. And we want to add some fuel tanks. I like this. Let's see. You want to point it towards that? I don't know. I'll let them build the one for now. And we'll see how that goes. So we're going to set up some more roads here. We'll set up some more service roads going back this direction, so we can make sure they have the ability to reach them successfully. and fuel up. So we have our road here that's being developed, our foundation. Still don't have our runway yet, but we'll get there soon. They're going at full speed, Mach 3, working as hard as they can. They'll be done fairly shortly. We have a lot of guys working. That's good. We want to make sure we're taking advantage of everything we can. So once we have a basic, at least one of these built, I think we'll be able to procure another contract. I wish we could make this a priority. I'm not sure if that's an ability that we can do, but we'll go ahead and do that. Ooh, we have a flight planner. Okay, see, I couldn't find this one before. Let's see. Okay, so that's interesting. So we can book flights. Okay. See, I didn't even know where this menu was before. Alright, so now we're gonna get cooking right now, boys. As soon as we get this done, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna come back here and we'll get started on the fuel and the next steps once this is done. Okay, everybody, so we got our airport built. Now, not our airport, but we have our runway built and we have our fuel depots built here. We go ahead and we're gonna pause this actually. So we don't have any fuel in here yet. Okay, so that's spare tanks that we have. That's good to know. We want to request. Okay, we can't request anything. Open that. Let's see. Okay, so we need a contract now. Let's go ahead and close 2 of these. We don't need all 3 open right now, obviously. We can actually close these as well, because we probably don't need all these open. Let's go ahead and take a look at our contracts now in the economy. So we want to procure probably a fuel truck as well. Definitely gonna need one of those. That's something new we have. We already got that, so let's go ahead and get a contract going with our fuel service here. Let's see. We want to get a medium fuel company, obviously. I mean, we're planning on building a nice, large company. We want to make sure we got that good. We did. Oh, I guess we did building small before. So that's no, we did medium. Okay, so yeah, medium. We're gonna get some trucks procured here, so we can get that going. Let's see, what else do we want to unlock right now? I don't want to get ahead of myself, so I'm not gonna jump ahead. Let's see what we have next going on here. So fuel service cycle. Okay. So if all steps are completed in previous tutorial, you should be ready to start selling fuel to airlines and general aviation. Have a look at the fuel truck cycle below to ensure there is service road leading from the road checkpoint to the vehicle depot to the fuel depot with correct fuel type to the aircraft stand. Good luck. Remember, if you have a CFO, you can specify fuel prices in the fees panel. Alright, access airside via road checkpoint. We have that. We have a vehicle depot. We have a resupply fuel. And we have the refuel aircraft. Well, I guess we'll have an aircraft to refuel once we open this up. That's all we have here. Looks like we're done with this one as well. All right, so let's get a flight going here. Let's go ahead and dismiss our guys from construction. We don't need them right now, so we'll send them home, get back on board, and we're gonna get some airlines going. So let's open the stand up here. We're gonna be accepting commercial. I guess. Let's see. I have set pushback point. Want to set that there. Nice. Okay. Upgrades. We don't need to convert to asphalt. So need an attached boarding desk to enable commercial flights. Okay, so that's what we forgot to do is the boarding desk. I wanted to make sure it was built before we put a boarding desk in. Now I've seen people do multiples of these. Okay, yeah, this whole area is good to go. Okay, so let's do this. And then this. There we go. So we got 2 boarding desks there. Makes things nice and clean. Let's go ahead and we want to make sure we finish securing this area. We're going to make this a staff area here. Let's do that. And then we'll make these secure as well, because we want to make sure we're keeping security tight. I just want to make sure we have the ability for our staff to get where they need to go without any kind of real hindrance, hopefully. Let them get to that. They need to come in. Oh, we need to get some guys in here probably. That's probably a good idea. Let's get a few contractors coming in. They'll be in shortly. We got a new notification here. So we have new things, franchising conveyor belt. I really want to get started with the trucks and the airlines before we really get involved with this here. Let's see what we can do. We're going to open this up to commercial flights. We're going to have check-in and everything going. Everything's going to be operational. Let's take a look at our staff list. So we have a pyramid director. Oh, those are applicants. So we have staff here. We don't really have anybody else going on right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at airport staff. Let's go ahead and hire Priya to get started here. So we have one airport staff at least. We want to definitely have a security. We're gonna go ahead and pay him the lowest. You know, that's ironic, but you know, that's the way it works in the world. A janitor. It's always good to have a janitor. We want to have a clean airport. We'll hire Ariana. Service technician. That's probably a good thing to have as well. 10-20. Ramp agent. Go ahead and find a good ramp agent here. There we go. Franchise staff. Don't have that open yet. And we don't need the other ones right now. So let's not worry about the board. We just want to make sure we got one of each employee. That people are getting getting staffed on what they need to do here. Yeah, there we go. So we got Priya. She's able to get in there, do her job. That's fantastic. That's what we want. Alright, so and then we should have a security guy going somewhere. I'm not sure which stand he took. Looks like he took this one. Probably want to hire a couple more. Actually, let's just close this one down for now. He's going to take one of these. We'll close this one down for now because employees can come through one of these as well. So we'll close this one as well, just because we only have one security guard right now. Want to make sure people are not, taking advantage of things. Let's see. We need check-in desk. So we got the queue. We don't have a baggage bay yet. Somebody should be doing this though. I feel like we need somebody here. Let's see, I can't click on this information desk. Go and deactivate this, deactivate that. I'm going to deactivate pretty much all but one again. Okay, so let's see, let's hire some more airport staff, and maybe that's what we need. Just need to make sure we staff up the area. Applicants. We have an 8 and an 8:30. Go ahead and see where they go when they come in. We should be getting that fuel truck soon. Let's see here. Do we have a fuel truck yet? Doesn't look like we have any. Oh, we didn't select a tower yet. We didn't put one in. Doy. Alright. Want to make sure we put one of these in. We'll go ahead and put it there. I think that's a safe spot for it. Actually, I want to put it on this side. We're going to set it up down over here. Let's do... I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds pretty good. Didn't really think about that. Weather station, I don't think it really does anything. They were saying something about it not really doing anything. Let's go ahead and just stick it there, I guess. Well, it sounds like a good place to put it. Get some infrastructure. We're going to get some more service roads going out here. Just so we can make sure people can get to their job and everything. Let's enable a crosswalk. We definitely want to make sure people are able to get to their job. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. We'll be establishing those very shortly. Makes things easier getting across. Let's go ahead and speed them up in the meantime. Alright, so it looks like they're just pretty much going here. That's fine. Let's just hire some more staff. Okay. They're not having any issues, it doesn't sound like. Well, let's see. Remember this before. An employee can't reach its work position. Make sure it's accessible via zone area, through walls and via zone areas. Huh. Who is this, and why can't they locate their area? I don't understand. Well, let's just demolish this. Let's demolish this. They're gonna figure this out. I think this shouldn't be an issue. I already have a job to do. I finished. Okay, we're going fast. Let's slow you down. Let's figure out what you're going to say. I'm going to rest. I already have a job to do. I have finished resting. I've had to cancel work because of I've claimed a job. I already have a job to do. So confused. I don't understand what this holdup is that they have an issue with. They're able to go and do all these things. Let's activate this. Let's get another security guy in here. Let's see. I don't understand why they're not able to find their workstation. That just baffles them. Because there's a station here, which has nobody. They have access to go through here. I just don't understand. Are they trying to get to the boarding desk? What are they trying to get to? Connect stand to what? Oh, there we go. Connect stand to this. Connect stand to this. Okay, so those are set up. Oh, somebody's going somewhere. Oh, this security guard. Okay, he's got it open and available. Oh, I don't understand what the issue is of why they're not going their positions. They're just not doing anything. It doesn't make any sense to me. OATC tower exists. Okay. Oh, we have to open up the airport as well. So let's go ahead and make sure that our ATC tower is built, which it's not yet. But make sure they get that done. Let's see. Let's get a few more going here. We want to get this going a little bit faster. And it's raining, even though it's not raining on the screen, so that's a thing. You can see it's raining sideways or snowing or whatever you want to call it, what have you. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that commercial. Okay, security stations are set up. All right, I like this. Now we're getting somewhere. We don't have a baggage bay, but that's fine. So we have arrivals and departures set up here. This is still being set up. We'll have that shortly, so let's go ahead and get the airport open. I think that's what we need to do here. Get things operational. Dashboard, no. Email, no. Data, no. Economy. Order? Okay. So we get, let's see. Overview, there we go. Airport is going to be open. Open all security. Didn't want to do. Close all security. Activate. And activate. Okay. Want to make sure people are getting to their job and stuff. Alright, let's see. What else do we have to do here? Ramp agent service round disabled. I don't know what that means. You need at least 2 ramp agents to service a single flight. Okay. So let's slow this down. Let's get another ramp agent. This is the first I've heard of this, and it's not really, it doesn't really give you as much information maybe as you need. We'll have 2 ramp agents. Where did the last ramp agent go? Maybe in here? Okay, so yeah, so we got this. Let's see, what do they have to say? I can't find anything to do. Alright, we'll give you stuff to do. Let's see here. Operations, okay. Ramp agent service round disabled. Enabled. Okay, so I'm not even sure what that means. Jet refueling service enabled. Let's see. Tarmac lights up at 7, on at 1900. We don't want to always accept general aviation. Let's see. Inspect. Job tasks. Let's see here. Check-in desk. Why isn't somebody manning the check-in desk? That's what I don't understand. Do I just need more airport staff? Is it like a priority of what they fill up? Let's see, let's hire some more airport staff then, I guess. Get those filled up. Ooh, you look a good deal there. Alright, so we got a bunch of people here. Hopefully they fill up the positions that we need and get everywhere. Waiting on our truck to come in, I think, still working on that ATC tower, so make sure we speed them up here. Let's see what we're looking like for our vehicles. We want economy. So we've ordered one. I think we already have a truck. Let's see. Okay. They put them in there. I don't know why they put them there, but we have 2 fuel trucks now. Okay, so we want this. Let's go ahead and operate this as well. We'll have 2 open. They'll be filling up soon. There we go. We got the fuel truck coming in. They're going to fill up our tank here. That was interesting. Interesting graphics for the fill up there. Looks okay. So we got this going in here. So we can set up our staff and everything. We've got some more staff going. Looks like they're rotating shifts on lunch. It doesn't look like anybody's actually working though, which I don't understand. Allowed staff types. Let's see. We don't want the contractors in here. I guess that's pretty much it. So what are we supposed to be doing? Why aren't they going to their job? That's what I'm confused about. Let's go to flight planner. So it looks like we have the medium stand available. Flight coming in on the medium stand at 5 a.m. Okay, so we just have to wait for morning for this to open. I wish you could just work with it now. I don't really understand why we can't. Maybe we can set up some tarmac or something. Something we can do inside of here. There we go. Give our guys some work to do in the meantime while we wait for our plane to come in. We can upgrade our thing here. Leave it to both. Open runway. Upgrades. Upgrade to asphalt. Build poppy lights. Oh, okay. I don't really know anything about the poppy lights. I think we're supposed to face them like that. I think that's how they work. Let's see. I'm no aviation expert, so let's do that. Sounds like a plan. Alright, so they'll be doing some upgrades there. We can expand over here probably later on. Let's see. Blake here reached work position, and I still don't understand why. So, I think we got enough going here to get us started, and I can't get rid of this menu. Got a lot going on. I still have to figure out what that means and why they're not able to reach their post. Let's try this real quick, though. Let's go ahead and demolish all of this secure zone. We want to do... Let's try that. Does that help them? Be able to go anywhere then? And they're able to get through here. I don't understand. Nobody's stopping them from coming through. It baffles me, and I don't understand why they're not doing it. That's not the same staff room that for your staff to relax in. Restricts access to staff only to various parts of your airport. We want to make sure that we're doing this here. Let's see if they'll go anywhere. Nope, they're just going doing a lunch rotation again. That's good. All right, so we're nearing our let's see if we can get our first arrival coming in. We're nearing the arrival time of our first flight. See if we can get them to come in for us, and at least have one good thing happen by the end of this here. Nothing else we can really do. Nothing else that I see that we're missing. Yeah, I mean we're pretty much on the ball with this. Nothing else I can really hope for. Nobody's going to their stand, which is obviously fantastic, right? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. What if I got rid of this? Let's do that. Let's see if we get rid of that, if that gives them access. Because if that does, that's kind of dumb, because they're supposed to go through a checkpoint. You know, they have their own checkpoint to go through. Lost a chance for that flight. Go ahead and accept the general aviation aircraft. Just to get somebody coming in. Because nobody else seems to be wanting to come in on us. Doesn't look like I made that one either. That might have a little short. Doesn't look like we made that one. Not really sure what's going on. What I have to do here. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Ah, yeah, I can't accept general aviation, so that's not gonna happen. Where's my guys at? Oh, because they're gonna be working the other stuff. Alright, so I think that's where we'll end it here, guys. I have to figure out that whole can't find their workstation bullcrap. Maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe, I mean, I can't imagine it's a glitch because people have been able to get this game working just fine, and I can't seem to get it working. So I'll figure it out, guys, and by the next episode, hopefully, we got our new layout going here, so we'll be able to do baggage claim and franchise stuff next time and expand on our building here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked this video, make sure you slap that like button so I'll be sure to know that you guys want to see more of these videos. Until next time, guys, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.